He kōna I purangi tēnei nā te reo irirangi o Aotearoa.
Whakapiki rā te ara whanui a tāne ki te Paewhiri o te rangi ki te pito rangi nui e tū nei ki te oroko hanga o te whakaaro kia au, kia mau, kia i tā. Kia tau mai nā mana ki tango te wāhina ro kei rungi a tātou, kia tūturu ine kōrero kia whakamaua kia tīna, hui e, tai ki e.
Tēnā tātou katoa e te whānau koutou rā, kua huri mai ki tēnei hōtaka. Nau mai hara mai, ko te mana ko ia kai te pai o koutou noho, o tēnā tātou a kaupapa, me huri tātou ki te kaupapa o tēnei wiki. We're talking about Whakatauki, Whakatauākī, or proverbial sayings. That is what we're going to talk about. So, I don't know, let's, what does I suppose what we're talking about, Matua comes up with these little gems, like now and again, and they're really like, aha, as Oprah would say, aha moments. So, Matua, what does a whakatauki or a saying mean to you?
Whakatauki, e aroki au I te tangata I te whai atu, e ngā whakatauki, Whakatauākī rā nei, engari, I rono au ki wetahi kōrero o ngā kraua kuia I ngā no ngā wā ōmua. And, you know, it's just simple thinking.
Yep.
And they think with logic. And when you stop to think about it for a moment, you know, you're wondering, oh, why are they saying that? And, you know, not a little while after, you know, ka taka te kapa, ka mohi o hea.
Taka te kapa, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that one? Ka
te,
mohi o ke rātou.
yeah, hea tēnei mea te peanutsi. Ko taka te kapa, ko mahue, I don't know if I'm saying this right. You know,
All these kupu that are just rere Māori nei, me putaha Māori nei tō waha. You're probably not even thinking about them, but you know, just as you're just mining out all the golden minerals that are happening in that peanutty of yours there.
Ko taka te kapa.
Well, I think that saying is used within Te Arawa.
Okay.
And
Te iwi ruku kapa rā.
it refers to, te iwi ruku kapa. Taua wā, you know,
Ruku
ngā
kapa.
turuhi haere ki reira, I te mātakitaki I te Māori e ruku ana, ka whiu atu ke...
Kiro wai?
Te awa e whakareware nea. Whakawhitia atu te arahanga rā.
Kohi pini.
Ka kohi kapa.
Te kohi kapa.
Te ruku kapa. Pai ke tērā, te taka o te kapa tērā I te taka o te tarau, ne, he kaupapa no te. Ka tau e mohi.
Koe nā ke tētahi mea tino mohi o.
Ka reo e mohi.
Te taka o te tarau.
I love that. I quite love that borderline humour. That you know, peke taiapa. It took me ages to figure out what does that mean. You mean mahi te pō.
I remember the Krauas always talking about that, you know. Always. Peke te taiapa.
Peke I te taiapa.
Ka haere ki te mahi pō. Tētahi mea noa, me haere ki te eke hoiho. Engari mohi o tia nei e tātou kuaira ke te hoiho. But like you say, it borders, if we were to translate into English, of being
crass.
Rude.
Yeah, there could be more crass.
Crass, quite a cringe.
Cringy.
Te koro nā tamariki e nei rā, cringe.
He mo whakatauaki e nei o kao, he kupu...
Well, taka te
Paniko?
kapa he mea tiki mai te reo pāketa for the penny drops. Ana ko atu patau tētahi māramatanga that you've clicked or light bulb moment. Te hāngaitanga I tiki atu a tātai tipuna I tērā kōrero, they probably saw plenty of things through that early settlement period, even up to today, where I guess they liked the turns of phrases and stuff, and so they whakamaori it and see the, you know, taka te kapa is one that's lasted.
Pai tērā.
Even though, e nei rā, ka hoatu etahi atu kōrero, pēnei te kua hina tore, kua mārama.
Kua hina tore.
Kua whiti te rā.
Kua whiti te rā. E ko te hina tore, te hina tore...
He mārama.
He mārama,
He mārama paku.
Yeah.
Very small, dim light, but the very beginnings of Making it click.
Making it click.
Making it sense.
Yeah.
Of understanding.
Understanding.
I think that's what my wife used for me.
Make it click.
Very dim light upstairs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say taka te taro.
Oh, and that. But that's not in the light.
Oh, momo.
Now, I've heard a popular saying, could we get into slang, maybe it is tūku. I've heard that over the years. And iahu mai tērā mai te nā kura. Te kana tērā? You know, I've heard that in youngsters, kapa tūku.
Tūku.
Oh my God, how do you say it again?
You say it like you don't care. Tūku.
And so hea te nako tērā kupu, tūku. Tukua?
Ko tā tātou e mōhio pēr ko karawhiua ni. That's
Karawhiua?
probably the one we're more
yes.
our generation, but
Ka pai.
tūku ki nā tamariki.
But why the tur? Why the drag of the tur?
What is the word again?
Tūku.
I'd say tuku or tukua.
I mean, it's the whakahua as
The whakahua.
kino is.
Yeah.
But he tohu tērā o te reanga e kōrero ana, it's probably more reflective of the generational speech.
Beautiful.
You know, and then not too worried about
Yeah.
when you're slanging it. When you're slanging your reo e te whānau, you're not really worried about
Nah,
whakahua. You're
you're
just
not.
worried about the message.
Yes,
Did you get
exactly.
the message?
Yes.
And
Fantastic.
it sounds good.
And it sounds good. Ka pai. Okay, couple of whakatauki before we go to our waiata break that these are from the Auckland University page, just a source. Te kuku o te manawa.
Ooh.
Kia te kuku o te manawa. Kia ha te whatu manawa, kia ha te nākau, kia ha nā mea rereke, I don't know.
Kuku o te manoa ana i tētahi whakamārama i tino mōhio tō tātou tuakana ki tēnei. Ei bro, te wā tuatahi i kite ai kōrua ko auntie. Ka paku he te manoa ne. Ka paku mamai. Pēnei te kukuti o te manoa. You had a like a mini heart attack when your eyes first met ne.
Yes, she did.
Or did she have a big heart attack?
Yes, she did.
Oh my goodness.
Puro tūtana nei ki te ahau o ia.
Tahi ka taka nā tarau.
Oh, neat. Okay, so ko te kuku o te manawa, flutters of the heart.
Yeah, so to kuku is like to hold fast onto something. It's like something grabs your heart.
Oh,
Right,
beautiful.
te kuku o te manoa. So pai mona tamariki mona moko puna.
Oh,
Something
ai.
cute. Oh, te kuku o te manoa.
Yeah. Taku ngeru, taku kuri, e pai ana, you know.
I can't relate.
Oh, well, she is, my kushi. Okay,
interesting,
ka pai te
this.
kuku o te manawa, and, the pincers of the heart, the object of their affection. So, yes, ka pai. So I've got a...
The
Kari o.
pincers.
Ka
I te
pai.
pō.
I te pō. Mahi o.
Me te ao. I te ao i te pō.
Ka pai.
Mahi i te ao i te pō e hoa mā kai mamari nā kai. And we're going to a way to break. Kia ora tātou.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai kare, pai whiri.
So we're talking about whakatauki, Whakatauākī. I'm going to ask Nairo, hea ha te rerekeatanga o te whakatauki me te Whakatauākī.
Whakatauki, Whakatauākī. So this is probably more of a, what would you call it? An academic way of looking at it. So whakatauki, Whakatauākī, for the most part, they're pretty similar. Engari te rerekeatanga whakatauki, he ua ki te... He pērā rawa pēr te tawhito, he pērā rawa te whānui o te whakamahi kāri tino mōhiotia, te whakapapa o te putanga o te rā kōrero. Whakatauākī e āhua mārama ki atu ana, aha ko te whānui e āhua mārama ki atu ana, te whakapaparanga o te rā kōrero. So whakatauki, Whakatauākī are probably separated by how well you can identify the origin or the etymology of that kōrero, the whakapapa, the genealogy of that kōrero. And then Whakatauākī more or less linked to someone actually saying it. So Whakatauākī would probably be like a direct quote. Whakatauki is like just general sayings, general observations. And there's no real difference around in terms of they needed to be around 100 years or more. Not necessarily. You can make up a Whakatauākī right now if you want to, because it'll be quoted from that person directly. And then what happens is people reuse it and they make reference to whoever coined the phrase or spoke of it. And so that's the whakatau or the saying ākī of whoever quoted that kōrero. Whakatauki, just a bit more general out there, and the origin of that kōrero is not really well known. Probably not known at all to any degree that we could verify.
Ka pai, so te kuku o te manua,
Te kuku o te manua.
would be a whakatauki because we're not too sure. It's the pincers of the heart, but we're not too sure who coined that.
Ko taku Whakatauākī e hoa mā, ko te mate a te manua. I'd sort of just eat that in there for my rimatara. You make my manua mate manua.
I love that because sometimes we do get pātai about, well, what's the difference? What does the R mean? So thank you,
Whakatau, te kuku a te manua, you could probably call that whakatauki under that term of definition because the whakapapa or the origin story of that kōrero isn't known.
Ka pai. So could we have whakatauki like taku tau kahurangi? That's from a waiata?
Aye, so one of our waiata here in Tauranga. It's in a couple of waiata that we sing here in Tauranga as well. And it's also in other waiata around the motu. So it's quite a common phrase. You might call it more of a phrase.
A phrase.
And then you can build it into a whakatauki, through speech making like the tuakana does. Yeah, but you might just call it a phrase because it's like part of a full sentence.
Nice. Ka pai. Okay, so that is good to know the differences between whakatauki and whakatauākī. Do we have any, matua, do we have any favourites?
Whakatauki, Whakatauākī.
Yeah. You must talk about this in class sometimes.
Yeah, and we're sort of getting to that point. With one of my classes, we're sort of getting to that point where the comprehension is ready for this sort of level of language use, sort of figurative language, illustrative stuff through vocal articulation, just using kupu to sound your ideas really.
Yeah.
And then the advanced class that I spend time with, they delve in this stuff all the time, so they sit in this space all the time. But what comes to mind? I was thinking one in tētahi kōrero, ka kōrero mai te wharehuia rao ko Pautemara kia mātou, ia mātou i raro i a rāua. Kaua taihoa e whai te mate. Tuku te mate kia whai i a koe.
Tuku te mate kia whai i a... Oh, okay. I'm my brain is analysing each kupu. I'm thinking of the horopaki of each kupu, the action of it, and I'm not quite sure. Okay, I need to think about it. So can you say that one again?
Taihoa e whai te mate. Tuku a mate kia whai i a koe. Probably just a quick translation. Yep. You go for it.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm and the streets that you used to.
No, that was... Sorry, Fire.
That's not it.
No, that is not it.
But it is saying don't go chasing something. So don't go chasing... What is it? Keep the focus on the living is more or less the gist.
Ooh,
keep the focus on the living.
on the living.
Yeah.
Kei ngaro haere koe roto I te pauritanga.
Ai, kei ngaro I te pō. And while our deceased whānau are deserved of our energy and time, we still need to focus on those that are still here. Keep the focus on the living.
Hai tērā, I roto I tēnei o te āhuatanga o te wā. And is that kind of derived from two men? Yeah.
The kōrero that we were talking about this morning, because if you're Māori, if you're all Māori thinking, if you're all Māori focused, then te hui taumata o te all Māori, hui mate have a huge pull on us through our social etiquette, our tikanga, our kawa, and the things we believe in. And so, attending these things to support other whānau and even support our immediate whānau through these events is all part of our grief process and how we process, what would you call it, reconcile our life and death relationship by supporting each other through these. And so the pull to these types of hui is huge. It's enormous. Mm-hmm. And we talked a little bit about it when we were doing that kaupapa on asking for leave for tangihana.
Yeah.
And, it's part of that pull because there's a social expectation. There's an expectation we put on ourselves. Sometimes that is a little bit OTT, can be OTT, and that's what the whakatauki cautions against.
Oh, I like that. I really like that notice. Because Matua, you worked here full-time for a few years. Then obviously your life changed because you decided to say, I'm going to dedicate my time elsewhere. But now you are available to go to Paewhiri to the tangihanga. And how do you replenish your own Māori, your own self? Yeah.
Go home. I go home and just sit down and relax.
Kia ora.
Listening to music, meditation music, peaceful music, sleep music. I do that every night because I have to put my mokos to sleep, so I play them that music and it just relaxes them in 5 minutes. They're out the monkey. But and going back to what our chief said, you know, that Whakataukī of yours, I've heard sort of similar from the old people.
Ones, yeah.
You know, now how does it go? Yeah. Aha ko te mate, ko rātou kei te whakahomomo i a tātou te pitora.
Ka rangona tērā kōrero I rungi nā marae. Haere mai koutou, kei te whakaomahi a tātou e tō tātou tangata e takoto iho nei. Welcome visitors. We're being led around, being made to activate by the deceased laying here.
The path had been set by Aitua. So ngā mate kei runga ngā marae, ka whai atu e taua huarahi tawara.
So is it like heeding the call? Yeah, but, or am I, no. Te hara tērā I te whakaaro Māori, hey? Heeding the call, you're just...
I think in Māoridom, it's just something in you. Like, like Ngairo said, some people are that way to go to tangianas and do this, do that, and some people aren't.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's in each individual.
Yep, ka pai.
Yeah, I think, and it's probably the way we view things as Māori, if there was such a thing as a pan Māori view, is that, we attend these hui and we see the grief on our whānau's faces and we know that our presence there is by and large a supportive presence. And so in that way we can contribute in the smallest way just by being there, and I think that's part of the pull as well.
Yeah.
And then we're going back to all that other kōrero we talk about, kanohi kitea, just being a face there in the hui, showing you just the smallest modicum of aroha by your presence. Aye. It's hugely powerful through our Māori lens. I think that's pretty safe to say.
Yep.
In terms of a general view on that tikanga around kanohi kitea.
Kia ora, tēnā koe Nairo. E te whānau, this is Paewhiri, our panel discussion. And our pātai, or our kaupapa of the week is around Whakataukī, Whakatauākī. Do you have any Whakataukī that really, that you follow or resonate with you?
Pehea koe. Hea tētahi kōrero, kua titia ki tōnā kai.
Tūwhitia te hopo. Nā te whare hui a Milroy. Tērā Whakatauākī, and I just think, just feel the fear and do it anyway. I have that puka puka at home. It's wrinkled, it's creased, it's got dog ears, because I've just read it over time, bought it for $1 at an op shop, and I just read it and I think, oh my goodness, you could be scared, but just do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Say no. What's the worst that could happen if people ask you to do things? I have the disease. I did have the disease to please 15 years ago. Honestly, yes. But tūwhitia te hopo. Koera tētahi whakatauākī kua noho tangata whenua I roto i a hau. I'm not perfect at it, but I just think, okay, just do it. Yeah.
Tino kōrero tērā. I run into it all the time through mahi. Tauira, putting themselves out there to come and learn te reo.
Yes.
And some of them come in green as the grass is green. And you can feel the nerves running off them, you can feel the anxiety running off them, you can feel the whakamā running off them. But ka puta te rā kōrero.
Yeah.
Yep, we know where you're at. We understand fully where you're at. And you still walk through the fire, and it's beautiful.
Absolutely. Yep, so there you go, whānau. There's my favourite.
I'll just put a disclaimer in there. Not that coming to learn te reo Māori with me is like walking through the fire, or you'll get fired.
Oh my goodness.
But you will feel the heat in the heater's warmth.
Yes, Nairo is very... Whānau, if you have TikTok, Papa Nairo.
Carl.
Papa Nairo's on TikTok. Amazing. It inspires me to want to, give up mahi and do full-time.
And do full-time TikTok.
Yeah, full-time. I'll be a social media coordinator.
Pai tū, pai hinga, nā wai rā kauti. Anei te punua pāoho o Paewhiri.
Welcome to Paewhiri, Moana Radio, Justine Murray, Ngairo, Iruera and Matua Kehu Pātara. Our kaupapa of the week is about Whakataukī, Whakatauākī. I'll just rattle a few off. And actually, should we play a little quiz game? I'll say the Whakataukī, and if you can maybe get the gist of the Whakataukī, what it means. So, e noho e, kia rau ngā wari. Kia rau ngā wari.
Kia rau ngā wari, yeah.
E noho e, kia rau ngā wari. Am I saying that right, Nairo?
E noho e.
Kia rau ngā wari.
Kia rau ngā wari.
What do you think that means? Matokihu? Come closer to the mea.
What I think that is...
just, you don't have to be right or wrong.
Yeah, what it sounds like is kohoha ke rātou I te whakarono te kai kōrero.
I te kōrero ke tātai mo te kōrero nā kuia ni, nā koraua.
Whakanoho e nā kuia tau karauana. Kāre ke wana take.
Ding, ding, you are right. Sit down and bide your time.
Chill out.
Koera te horopaki. E kore a muri e hokia.
Kore a muri e hokia.
E kore a muri e hokia.
One of my favourite movies of all time.
What is it?
From the 80s. No retreat. No surrender.
Ooh.
We are never going back.
Yes.
E kore a muri e hokia.
Ai, tika ana. What's done is done. Never going back. Ka pai. Okay. He rauringa e oti ai. He rauringa e oti ai.
He rauringa e oti ai.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, he rauringa e oti ai.
Sounds like many hands make easy work.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Matua, he is onto it. Okay, he taonga tonu te ware ware. He taonga tonu te ware ware.
Oh, that's me. I didn't know it was a taonga.
Puta tēnei kōrero I te tangi ana.
Oh, yes.
Mo te... Ko ware ware au nā wai te kōrero. Engari, I puta pēnei, koe te horopaki. I mate tētahi, ko te kai kōrero I te kōrero ki te Paewhiri. Ana, I konā ka kia, e koro e, he taonga te ware ware I tēnei wā. I te mea, the Paewhiri had early stage dementia, hea te ware ware, it's not dementia.
Mate ware ware? Oh, no. Dementia.
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And so short-term memory was sort of in and out. And because the partner had passed, the widower was left trying to process that, and at times would be settled because they'd get a wave of ware ware.
Yep.
Anā ka kia, I tēnei wā he taonga te ware ware. Ware ware is actually your friend. In this context, and I thought, that's a real keen observation, real
A good one,
real awesome use of our literary tools. Because when I hear he ware ware te taonga, usually it's because someone forgot and they're trying to pati me. Or I'm trying to pati someone with their kōrero. Oh, he taonga te ware ware.
Oh my gosh. Oh, gee, I haven't heard of these ones before.
I haven't heard of any of them.
Reo Māori tēnei.
This is he mauria kai whiria. He mauria kai whiria. He mauria kai whiria. What could that? What's the context of that?
He mauria kai whiria.
Yeah, it's in there.
Ko rongo pēr I te kōrero he raru ki tai.
Yeah, he raru ki tai, he raru ki uta.
Yeah, he raru ki tai, he raru ki uta. Raru ki tai, he raru nui. Raru ki uta, he raru iti.
Oh, okay. And he orite ki tērā
Koine, tino hoa. Ignore small matters e hoa mā, and direct effort toward important
So if
projects.
I want to say to my husband, don't sweat the small stuff, I can say that.
He mauria kai whiria.
Oh, I need to.
E hoa.
Thank you. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat that I spent $700 on this pair of socks. This is pure silk.
He rā ki tua. He rā ki tua.
He rā ki tua.
Ai, he rā ki tua. There are better days coming.
Ai.
Oh,
Hei te rā kōrero.
there are better days coming.
He rā ki tua.
So tomorrow's another day.
Ai. Tomorrow's another day. He rā noa popo. He rā ki tua. There's brighter times ahead.
Brighter times ahead. Oh, we can use these every day, right? We can just drop these in and out of our everyday conversations. Ai.
Anyway, te whānau, when we get to 1 o'clock and we finish our show and you begin, oh, bugger, the show's over for the week. And then we'll end with he rā ki tua. You can always come back next week.
Could we say he wiki ki tua?
He wiki ki tua, he rā ki tua.
He rā ki tua. Oh,
He rā
okay,
ki
so we
tua.
can't interject the different marama tau.
Probably tells you how old the kōrero is because they didn't deal in wiki.
Ooh.
He rā ki tua. Deal with it tomorrow.
Did you like my little quiz right there?
Yeah,
Guess that Whakatauākī. Ka pai te whānau. Okay, we're going to come back with...
Waino whakaro.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai whiri.
Whakataukī, Whakatauākī. I reckon we'll be talking about this a few times every year on the show because I love it. And Whakataukī to me are those, positive reinforcements and reflection that you can write. You can write your own, you can read a book, you can really, have one that could possibly be, one that kind of shapes your life or your thinking. Like my one is tu whetia te hopo, feel the fear and do it anyway. Yeah, whakatauākī are beautiful. Tēnā tātou.
I was going to chime in, but I knew you were on a roll. But our kōrero from our tipuna, they're timeless. Sometimes they get put to sleep, sometimes they get rolled back out again, sometimes they're always there. It just hangs over here, and when you need some advice or you need to dish out some advice, boom, they've already thought of it for you. You just pull it in and use it in your kaupapa, whatever the kaupapa is. Anyway, te whānau, I thought I'd end with a couple of favourites. And my favourites sort of go in seasons. So, every year I get sort of hooked on one, and then I start using that for like ages. And then time will go and go and go, and I'll hear another one, and I'll just go and go with that one. So one that I was really into last year was Aia, and ahakoa he hari te reo Māori.
Yeah.
Ka kōrero I te Aia mo nā wākatoa. And there was sort of a whanaunga from one that I was using before, which was poko kōhua.
Poko kōhua.
But poko kōhua is, what do you call it? Like on a spectrum, it's like the hard out one.
Yeah.
That you would say to your enemy, and then it goes back down to you're just surprised at something. And I didn't realise that until I was, put some rangaho
I had
into
no
it.
idea.
And so I was trying it all the time. I was trying it in different spaces, and then went to Aia. And now I've just gone back to my old classic,
Wī kare.
Oh, my mum used to say enge all the time.
Yeah,
when I was
enge.
Enge. Ana tokai.
Enge ana tokai o ehe.
Ehe.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
beautiful.
it. Oh, choice. Ai, is it A-I-A? Aia. Ai. Oh, Aia.
I think it might be Asian.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, te whānau, but misappropriation. But whakahua like te reo Māori, so, kei te pai.
Okay, yeah.
Kei reira te ihi me te wehe.
Yes, aia.
Wī.
Ka pai matua.
Go back to a debate with the old people. And then they were talking which comes first, the hen or the chicken. Then the other one would start talking and arguing about whether the tomato was a fruit or or vegetable. And then the thing came up between them about education, knowledge, and wisdom. And they brought this thing up with the tomato. One karawa said, well, knowledge tells you that a tomato is not a vegetable but a fruit. The other karawa turns around and says, and wisdom tells you that you will not put tomato in a fruit salad. And then the third one says, and now you fellas have all been educated.
That's all fellas,
I love that. That is classic.
And I used to love listening to those old people who sit there all night and listen to them. And it wasn't an argument, it was a debate.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, it was beautiful.
See, there's your little gem right there, Matua, just at near the end of the show. See, I told you, ka pai, tēnā tātou te whānau.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou e te whānau, nau mai haere mai, tā tātou kaupapa haere, haere tātou me tō tātou reo. Tikina ko te wānanga, tāne nui ārangi, tāne te wānanga, tikina nā kōrero a tāwhaki nui āhema. Tikina nā kōrero e hoa mā, tikina whakahautia, whakahuatia, whakapuakina, huri te motu, huri tō tātou moana, kia tūrau parea, tūrau maunga nui e tū nei, tūrau tauranga e takoto nei, e te iwi tēnā koutou, i whakarongo mai nā, tihei, mauri ora. Tēnā koutou i tā koutou tautoko.
Anei te mihi ki ngā kai pūkaha oro, kia Phil Benj, rātou ko William Saunders, ko Mark Chesterman.
Tēnā koe te tumu whakarai o Moana Radio a Tākiri Butler.
Kia koe wairaka te kira, tēnā koe e hine.
Kia Shannon Honui Thompson, te tumu Māori ki RNZ National.
Mēnā he kōrero wau, tēnā tukua mai i tētahi imera ki podcast at rnz.co.nz.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai whiri.